Hello, everyone. Welcome to CoCreative NoCode's Office Hours, episode number 114. I'm your host, Tonya. We're here with members Brittany and Thomas, and our guest, Marco and Kim. And if this is your first time tuning into CoCreative NoCode's Office Hours, we do this every day of the week, Monday through Friday, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 10 a.m. Pacific time, and Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. Pacific time. And what it is we invite our members to come in and ask us anything they want about Bubble. We don't turn any Bubble questions away. We might not know the answer, but we promise you won't suffer alone. And so if you would like to come for a complimentary session of office hours, give it a shot, see what it's all about and how you can get your questions answered. Why don't you go ahead and give us an email at team@CoCreativeNoCode.com, and we'll send you over some credentials so you can join us and just give it a shot and see what it's all about. If you happen to be watching us on Facebook, please go ahead and click that like button. Make sure you like the live video. Go ahead and say hello in the comments. Also be sure to join our group, the facebook.com/group/CoCreative NoCode. And then if you happen to be watching us syndicated on YouTube, please smash that like button. Go ahead and subscribe and make sure to get the notifications. So we'll go ahead and get started because we've got a lot to get through this evening. I know Brittany is excited for her launch tomorrow. I'm excited for her launch tomorrow, right? Yep. Awesome. But we're going to start. Let's go ahead and start with Marco. Marco, I'm going to go ahead and do you have something that you can share your screen to ask the question?
Yeah, I can share my screen.
Okay, I'll stop sharing and let you go ahead and share. And we'll start with you.
Let me know when you guys can see my screen.
Almost. There we go. I can see it.
All right. So my question is, so I am doing one of the boot camps, and this is the assignment is building sort of a job board application. And one thing that I'm stuck on is on the filtering. So I got the job type filter to be working, the industry is working. I can't get the salary range filter to work. And I don't know, like maybe I'm not putting it in correctly, but for some reason it's just I'm not getting it to work. And then I need to connect it to the repeating group, and then connect it to this little clear button here as well.
Okay. All right. So how are you getting, so show me how you have the other two filters working, because I want to see.
Yeah. So they are in a, I think they're in a custom state. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're in a custom state.
Okay.
Here in this little filters template. One second.
In the reusable. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, and they're reusable. Yeah, they're a custom state. Do you want me to show you like the workflow?
Sure.
Where is that? Oh yeah. So I have the drop down, which is kind of the job type, custom state, which is the drop down, the search active, and then the industry, and then the salary range.
Okay. And that is being stored as a range, as a numeric range?
Yes. Yeah. Actually, let me double check. Yeah, numeric range.
Okay. And then go to the repeating group where that error is for it.
So here.
Okay, so salary is in. So click on where it says is in. And so your salary is a number, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then oh, okay, that might be one piece of the puzzle. Okay, so click click where it's in the red. I'm having a little bit of trouble
Mhm.
reading it.
Maybe I can zoom in.
Yeah. What salary range? Okay, yeah, so why don't we clear that out and let's just try. I'm guessing you added those things at the end because the regular range wasn't working.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just try the regular range.
Salaries in,
So the
filters
filter,
template.
yeah.
I think it's, yeah, this one. Salary range.
Just click out of there. Just
Click out.
see.
Oh,
like
okay.
what.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay, so it doesn't like that. I'm trying to remember. Let's try something. Let's try the same thing, but go to where it says search for job listings, like over to the right on the main
Here.
there. And then click more
Oh, okay. Yeah.
and type filter. And then add a new constraint and click. And we're going to say salary. And we'll
Is
try
in.
is in again. Yeah.
The same one, filters template.
Yep. I assume we're going to get the same result from trying it this way, but I just want to check. Yeah, just click out of it. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Let's try a little bit of a different way. First of all, I think your filters are going to need to be in this filtered section anyway. Otherwise you'll end up yeah, I would just put them in the filtered section anyway. So if you go ahead and click on where it says filtered, add a new constraint and then salary. And this time let's put greater than. And then let's put the template filter or the filter template salary range min. And see if that'll stay blue for us. And then add a new constraint and we'll do the less than version of that.
Min or max?
Max.
Okay.
Yep. So that way we're filtering for salaries that are greater than the minimum and less than the maximum.
Okay.
And then check that box where it says ignore empty constraints. And then go back to the click back where it says search for job listings. Yep. And let's delete that red one and let's test it and see if it's working.
Okay.
It's because you're screen sharing. It takes forever to.
Yeah, it takes a little longer. Okay. I wonder why it's not showing results anymore.
Aha. Okay. Well, we did check so that we're not filtering, like we're ignoring empty constraints. So it shouldn't have caused anything to disappear. But let's go back and look and see. Click on filtered as well. Oh, not filtered,
The
on
search.
the regular.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're ignoring all of the empty constraints. That's strange. It just started filtering it out when we added those in the filter.
Try maybe another.
It's also showing that you have 3 results.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
count.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Not sure why it's not.
All right. Let's go back to the filter then. That's really strange. Let me see if Juan's available. I don't usually like to pawn off work on Juan, but he's pretty awesome. This is weird. So just thinking. So let's go ahead and delete the filter and just make sure we get the results back. Because your instinct to do the range and then the is in, I think is spot on. But I've run into this problem before where I like there's some way to get it to prompt bubble to say like is in and then point or something like that.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know why now it's showing up, but
well, yeah, now it's just doing what it was doing before I started.
Yeah.
Which is always like, what's going on here? Let me see, because I know.
Maybe the way I set up.
Is this the gig marketplace exercise?
No, this is the job listing app. It's the one after that one.
Okay.
Or maybe it's the same one. I don't remember it. Let's see, I have a little paper here. Maybe they call it differently now.
I hope I didn't delete that. Maybe they locked me out of it.
Oh. Job listing, bootcamp test to instructions.
Okay, because I did the gig boot camp and I'm sure I have that filter working. So you want me to share my screen?
Yeah, no, yeah, that's fine. Maybe it's the way I set it up in the custom state, because I wasn't sure about that. It showed blue, but I wasn't sure if that was right.
Okay, we can go look.
Let's see. Oh yeah, workflow. This is how I set up the range.
Input min salary value range input. Nope, you set it up correctly.
Okay.
Yep. You can go, if you go to the design tab and then just click on the click outside of everything, just click on the and then the I button. Yeah, it's numeric range, so it's fine. Yeah, you did that right.
Okay. You want me to stop sharing?
Sure, and we can go and look and see if I can find how I did it. So let's see here. Menu, focus group, filter, apply filters. It's
It might be that one, yeah, because I think they changed the names of it.
Mhm. Yeah, so I think that's what I ended up doing is I just separated them. I did the max
Mm,
as a separate number and the min as a separate number.
okay.
That's not as elegant as what you're trying to do. And I'm sure there's a way to do what you're trying to do.
Mhm.
Because I managed to do it in a different gig marketplace that I actually built for AirDev.
Mhm.
But I don't have access to it anymore, so I can't check my work.
Oh.
But this is effective anyway. If you just
Okay.
set two different custom states, one for the max and one for the min is two different numbers, and then those comparisons should work. And then I can go and look on the, I guess it would be in,
What's the value of the input max and input min? Is that just a number?
yep, just a number.
Okay. And
Or
why would you
I
convert
think
to
I
number?
converted it to number because it was a drop down.
Uh,
So,
okay.
yeah. And then let's see. Let me find the page. So create, it says probably dashboard. Bids.
Hmm.
Parent groups. Okay, so that was the wrong one. Mhm. Nope, that's wrong. If you're filtering. Higher selected, these are the beds. This is going to be our filter. Right, apply filters, beds. But there's somewhere that I'm filtering, applying this filter to, but it didn't appear to be in that repeating group. Oh, I was doing it with the conditionals here.
Hmm.
Ah, this is old. This is old work.
Okay.
So apply is not empty. Then here's where I was doing the filtering.
Gotcha.
So amount is greater than or equal to
Mhm.
and less than or equal to.
You recommend
then-
doing it this way, or?
No, I recommend the way that we were working on it before, where
Okay.
you're filtering the main data source.
Okay, yeah. But still with the split on the min and the max as two different things, two different custom states.
Yeah, I don't see a problem doing it that way. It's not as elegant, but I think it really works better. I'm having trouble remembering. I know I've been able to get the ranges to work,
Mhm.
like to compare values before.
Okay.
But I ran into the same problem that you're running into. I just don't remember how I solved it.
Okay.
So, but
No
we
worries.
can also ask, I'll ask Juan and I can get, an answer back to you from Juan or either from Juan or Justin or Pablo can help out with that for sure.
Sure. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Awesome. All right, Miss Brittany, I'll stop sharing. You've got your
Okay.
list?
Yes, I'm working on something right now. I pretty much can do this part. Um,
You can do all of it.
yeah, you're right. But I was just trying to display the revision request on the profile page. I just finished that portion of it, so I'm going to move on. I can't remember where we stopped this morning because I've been trying to keep doing some things. Oh, I know where we stopped. So I was having an issue with the Stripe and trying to make sure to sign the freelancer up before they accept an order. So I did not do anything with that yet, but I think I need to. But like I said, I'll just go back on that video
Through the
and check that.
videos.
Yeah.
Thomas, Marco, you don't have any familiarity with the stripe.js plugin by Copilot, do you?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
No, I
Either one
don't.
of you? No?
No, I don't. No.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'll go back and check out the video and see if I can get it working. Let's look at the list here and see what else I'm working on. So something new that I added well, let me refresh. I added the promo video. I added it onto the site so it automatically plays when somebody logs on here. So because it's so new, it gives information on, what it is.
Sure.
So I just added that on. What else? So I don't know if this has anything to do with, I don't know if you guys can help me with this, but it's in Bluehost. So I made an email with the domain name that I purchased, but it keeps telling me that I'm unauthorized to do anything with the email. I can't even get into the email. So I don't know. I'm just really confused.
Okay, so you're having trouble sending emails from your app?
Not from the app. Well, I'm actually confused on that whole thing. It's all of it is on the Bluehost website, so I don't know.
Okay. All right. So emails for Bubble, like unless you tell it otherwise or configure it otherwise, are going to come from the app.bubbleapps.io domain, and they're actually sent through SendGrid. So once you set up your domain name, which you've done, you can go into SendGrid and you can create a free account with SendGrid, and you can configure it with a single sender to be able to send emails from your app that will have your domain name on it.
Oh, so what is it called again? Like
SendGrid.
Okay.
Yep, and I can show you that if you want me to show you how. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people will argue that there are better alternatives to SendGrid, and I'm not going to debate that. I think that's probably true. But SendGrid's the one that I'm most familiar with, and it'll do in a pinch. Okay. Postmark is, I think, Juan's favorite. He thinks it's much better. So let's say I want to start sending emails from, let's see here, from this app, but I'm going to have the domain of this app is going to be set as like I don't know, September sandbox at CoCreative NoCode.com or something like that. So I'm going to set it up with an actual email address because that's really the only way to make sure that you see how it works. So the first thing I want to do is go to settings and API keys. And I'll create an API key.
Okay.
And this will be, I'll just call this September sandbox. And I'll create and view. Okay, so this is the only time they're going to show this.
Mhm.
I'm going to copy it and then I'm going to put it somewhere safe, right? So probably put it in the app itself. Come here. Never actually done it this way. You have to set up your domain name here and get that set up before it'll show you the place where you can put it here.
Okay.
So, but since I'm on a Canvas app, what I'll do is I'll go to my admin portal and I'll show you where we add it in Canvas. But for your purposes, it would go in settings under domain email. Probably I need to do it for Canvas utilities. Email for Canvas. This is where I need to do it. So there we go. And then here, it's going to ask me to verify that I've put in an API call, and then it's also going to ask me to tell it what my single sender is. And I do set up the single sender. So now I've got my API key copied and pasted. I'll say done here. And then I'm going to come up here to sender authentication. And what I want to set up is verify a single sender. And the way that I do this is, we'll say from name, Tonya, Aiossa, and say team at, here, I'll do a different one that I have access to. I'll just say, I don't think they'll let me do a Gmail, but Tonya at CoCreative Enterprises.com and reply to from email address must be unique. Enterprises. So I must have used that one before. Kim, I'm going to use yours. Can you open up your email?
Okay. You mean the Kim Ariel or the Kim
No,
Kia?
your CoCreative NoCode
Oh, okay, got it.
email.
I know something that I should have asked first
What's that?
about when they hit the approve button. My brain is everywhere. But when they hit the approve, when the business owner hits the approve button, I know it doesn't have anything to do with this, but I wasn't sure where to start with my questions. But we can continue on and then go back to I'm sorry, I forgot his name, but
Oh, guess who decided to join us to help out with your Stripe issue?
oh, cool. Is that Andrew?
Andrew Potrov. Hi, Andrew. Welcome.
Hey, how's it going?
Thank you so much for joining. We're so happy you're here. I'm going to stop sharing so Brittany can share again.
Okay.
Thank you so much for joining. We're so happy you're here.
There we go. I need to get back on here. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yep.
I had the double sound going because I had the Facebook Live turned on.
Got it. Got it. No problem.
Why am I hearing myself? But here we are.
Yeah. Awesome.
Okay.
Brittany is working on a gig marketplace, and she did at one point have the Stripe.js plugin working for signing people up for Connect accounts, but somehow it's not working again. And I'm not familiar at all with that plugin. So, and I remember when you were going through this back in like December, I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is with the Stripe JS 2.
Yes. So this is all I have set up as of right now. To create an ID number with the current user's unique ID, and then it will connect with I didn't fill anything out, but it was working the first time when I didn't have any of these fields completed. But I'm going to show you what happens when I
Can you hit your plugins tab? I just want to make sure it's the same one. Doesn't look like it, but
And don't click on it.
right, it's this one.
okay. Yeah, I use the Stripe JS 2 for the ones.
Oh, so you're using the I'm sorry, I thought you were
Copilot one.
Yep, I thought she was using the Copilot one as well.
They're still very similar in how it works. Is this the and it
The
could be that
zero code.
it's an upgrade that's causing it to not work anymore, possibly.
So maybe stop sharing and upgrade.
Okay.
Do you know how to do that?
I'm gonna find out. Oh, you know what? We didn't put in well, we were testing it on the development, right? It wasn't live because I didn't put in my live keys.
Yeah, we were testing on development earlier.
Okay. But no, I do not know how to upgrade it.
Okay. So there should be here, I'll share my screen because I can show you better. There should be in any plugin area, you can see your currently installed version. And if there are new versions, it'll be up above. So you would want to be on the latest version.
Okay.
Andrew, did you hear about our merger?
No.
CoCreative NoCode is becoming Pro NoCode.
Pro NoCode.
Pro NoCode.
That's a tongue twister.
I know, right? It sounds like promo code.
Kinda, yeah.
That's what Siri said when I was like, schedule a meeting for Pro NoCode, and she said, okay, promo code.
That's how it'll be forever now.
Yeah. So a couple of other devs from AirDev and I are going to join forces, and we're going to sort of revamp the membership and everything. So
that's awesome. That's exciting.
Yep.
Well, you've been hard at it for quite a while now, that's for sure.
Yeah. I'm glad you were able to hop on. It's been forever.
I know. I feel like I keep because it's kind of weird hours for me. It's like either smack in the middle of the day or it's like right when I finish putting the little one to sleep and
you're like exhausted.
A few minutes of maybe personal time or fall asleep.
Yep. Got it. Brittany, are you ready to share again?
Yeah, okay. So it was the update. So I just clicked it and, I tried it on.
And now it's working?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, awesome.
Yeah. That's awesome. I know the way that I use it with Stripe JS is more like just looking at yours that it's creating a standard or express account. The Stripe JS one is more like if you're creating, I can't remember what the last level is, but it's not standard, not express. It's like the more in-depth, like custom platform type one where it doesn't go to Stripe. It like just sends the request, gets the request back, that sort of thing. Yeah, it's a little bit more like you can use your own inputs to do a lot of different things, make it look super like branded to your platform. So it is a fairly like thorough, in-depth process, but they finally finished updating their course on how to use it, which is, it only took them about a year and a half to finish the last 3 like lessons of their course on how the plugin actually works. So
Wow.
That was intense too. 'Cause, like
that
you
was such a
like you yeah, you buy the course and it's not finished yet.
the 4 most important ones was like it was like processing payments and how to do the payout and send it to the right transfers, and it's like that's the whole point of this whole thing.
Yep. Yep.
Yes.
Kim, it's not showing verified for me. I don't know. You clicked the link and it said verified.
Oh, it's asking me to log in.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I'll send you the details on Messenger.
Okay.
Yeah. So, okay. Are you good to hang around, Andrew? Or you
Yeah,
gotta go?
I'll poke around for a few more minutes for sure.
Okay, cool. Marco, did you want to give us your second question?
Yeah, sure. Let me come up with 1 second. I have them written down. Oh, yes. Let me share my screen actually. 1 sec.
Mhm.
Let me know when you can see it.
We can see.
So the way that what the AirDev Bootcamp says is that if you create a job listing, if you're the creator, you can delete it, but they're saying that instead of hitting delete and then the job listing goes away from the database, it gets deleted, is try to make it so that it gets hidden but not deleted from the database. So I was like,
Gotcha.
I don't know how to do that.
Sure.
That makes sense. I've kind of run into that issue with a project that I'm working on right now where it's kind of like rental property based. So there's a lot of stuff where for future reference, for future lookup, like we don't need it bogging down people's accounts, but we also don't really want to, show it, but we don't want to get rid of it either.
Gotcha.
Makes sense. Tonya, do you use like just setting like a type or a state or something like that and then applying it from that
Yeah, like an
perspective?
active yes or
Yeah.
no, or an archived yes or no.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. So what I would do is I would just add a field to your job data type in the database.
So I have a field here.
Yep. And then you can, whichever you prefer, active, and make it of type yes or no, or archived, whichever.
Okay.
Okay. And then what you want to do is in your repeating group where you show the listings, you'll just put a constraint on it that the archived is no.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
And then you have to remember to set it to be no to start with. And then when they click that delete button, you'll just set that to yes.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. All right. It's being slow.
I'm working on it, Kim.
Wait, so let me actually open this up. what's a faster way to find the repeating group? I think you can just do this, right? Or
Yeah, I just do repeat, just start typing repeating group because
repeat.
in Canvas, they name it
Yeah.
pretty consistently.
Oh, no, it's not it. I'll find it, but essentially you said to add a constraint to the repeating group so
Mhm.
that only the archive node go in there.
Yep, exactly. So
Oh.
I can show you if you want, I can give you an example.
Yeah, that would be great. Let me stop sharing.
So if we go to where we should have repeating groups. So on my tally here, I'll just make one saying archived of type yes, no. And then in my repeating group, I'll just make sure that it's archived equals no. So this will search all of the tallies where the archived is set to no.
Mhm.
And then if I like on this button, like, or I could make a button here. Let's see. Button.
Oh, actually, you know what it is? Now I know why I can't find the repeating group, because in this template, it's not a repeating group. So I guess I could do it on the page though, right?
Oh yeah. So well, how do they get to the page?
I think I just do like current page, job listings, title. It has like all the text boxes, and I just hit current page, job listings, title, the description. So it's not a repeating group.
Yeah, but probably they get to it from a repeating group
Oh yeah, yeah. They
on
get
the
to
other
it from
page.
yeah.
And that's where you'd want to hide it so that they can't click
Oh,
on
okay.
it to go there. Mhm.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So like you would
Okay.
have as part of your menu focus group. So the
Mhm.
ellipsis, you'll have like a delete option.
Yeah.
For the sake of demonstration, I'll put it in a button here. So then it would just, when you do that workflow,
Okay.
you would just make changes to thing, and it would be
Mhm.
current cells tally in this case, and then archived equals yes.
Okay.
And then I don't know if I have any tallies to put in there or not. Let's see. No, I don't have any in my database, but if I did,
Oh.
I would see it. And then if I click that button, it would disappear from the list.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yep. All right, Brittany, back to you. I'm working on getting this password over to Kim
Okay.
so she can log in and we can finish with the SendGrid part.
Okay. So I do have another question. So I'm gonna share my screen. Okay, so this is coming from when a business owner approves. I'm sorry, 1 second. This is from when a business owner approves a requested approval from a freelancer. So once the approve button is clicked, I created a workflow for it to change the status as completed. And I wanted to pay the, I think it was something with the update, because it may be working now, because earlier it wasn't working. And I haven't had the chance to test it out.
Okay.
But I remember we did this earlier So it may honestly be working now. So I want to test it out just to make sure. So this would be how would I let me run as this. Okay. Oh, she doesn't have any revisions. I have to find a user that has a pending. Let's just look in here.
Most important thing for you to remember right now is to breathe.
Yeah, it's getting really hard to do that.
I know, I can tell. It's all right.
Yeah. I'm trying to find a user that has a pending, I was just doing this.
Okay, you guys are in.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Sure.
Let's see.
Oh, it's still not showing for me. Annoying.
Oh, I could just went to my pending orders. Okay, who has this order?
Hey, how are you?
Hi, Juan. Thank you for coming.
So something isn't working. Okay, so I found another problem that I may need to fix. Okay. So on the profile page, I have it showing the revision request, meaning that it needs to be revised by the freelancer. So this is the business owner's page, but it also shows the revisions. Just letting them know that it's not completed. So on this freelancer's page, her revisions are not showing. So it's something wrong because I just checked to make sure that it was the same person who had that order, but it's not showing up on under this repeating. I don't know why it keeps going. This one.
Okay, well, we can stay after if you want.
Yeah, because
Brittany.
this is a lot going on.
Yep. Got it. Juan actually joined us to help us with that filtering issue that you were having, Marco.
Okay,
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
no worries.
Share my screen. Let me know when you can see it.
Yep, we can see it.
Okay. So this is, sorry, my voice is already gone. It's already on the East Coast. It's late.
Don't worry.
We hear you.
But essentially, this is a job listing app. And what I'm trying to do is, so I have this filtering thing here. I've already set it so that you can filter by like the job type. And I got the industry type done. What I can't get to work is the salary range from like mid to max. I can't get this filter to work. So that's where I'm stuck right now.
You are using states, your parameters, or which two?
Yeah, this is a custom state. 1 second.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay, so can you go to both elements, to the filter? Okay, this is one, and to the
Yeah.
repeating group two, please. Can you, and maybe can you have them like both visible? You can split
Oh, you can do that?
your screen. Yeah, please. So we can check
Oh,
both.
it's like open the app twice.
Yeah, you can like duplicate your tab in the top. You can do right
Okay.
click and duplicate.
Oh,
Mhm.
great. Okay.
Mhm. Yeah, perfect.
How do I move this to the side?
Hmm. But it doesn't show me the element. Okay, no worries. Let me view the complete set. Okay, when you click apply filters, or no, can you do double click in the min and the max input to check if this is a number or what is this? Can you do double click or right click edit, please?
Yeah, it is. Oh, okay. I think it's just showing it outside of the thing.
Okay, edit, please. Oh no, but this is rare. We need the this one. Okay, this is an integer. Okay, and can you select the apply filters button, please? There, and right click on apply filters, right click.
Being
Start
slow
edit
right now.
workflow,
Yeah.
yes. Mhm. Yeah, there in start edit workflow.
It's like super slow right now.
Huh.
This is like, where is apply filters?
Maybe it's this one, the second one, button update filters is clicked.
Yeah, this is it. Yeah.
Okay, can you close this weird?
I think
Okay,
because I'm opening
there.
it here, it's just super slow.
Don't worry. Okay, so, oh, you have it as a range. Okay, I would recommend you to have it like, it is easier for to manage to have two states, like minimum and maximum.
Okay.
Okay, so I thought I was being less pro by doing that, but
No, don't worry.
apparently not.
And believe me that with Eli, I asked the same to him. He was like, oh yes, you can do the range, but it's too much more complicated. So,
Okay.
and I was like, okay, if Eli say it is okay, so I will be okay with that.
Eli is Marco. So Juan and I both work for AirDev, which makes
Okay.
Canvas. And
Oh, yeah.
Eli works at AirDev and is sort of the full-time like technical support person. So all of AirDev's devs, when we have questions, we go to Eli and ask.
Oh, nice.
So if Eli said to do two separate states, then that's probably the way to go.
Okay.
And it will be better because give you more flex. In this case, I think gives you more flexibility because, for example, what if you only want to be higher than, I don't know, than $100, for example, or what if you only want to filter by less than a value? So
Okay. Yeah, that's a
I
good
think
point.
it will be better to have those states separate to give more flexibility to the user when filtering. So you can
Okay.
create a couple of two more states, and you
Okay.
can create them from where you were. You can go to workflows again, please. There, set another state, click on the red, yeah, and at the bottom, scroll down, please.
Okay.
Create new, and set me, yeah, salary max, for example. And change it to number. Okay, and you can create another one.
Do I set the,
Okay,
the
yeah,
value?
yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Yes, sorry. Yes.
Oh.
I never use ranges.
Okay.
And I yeah, never had problems with that.
And I'm gonna delete this, right? Because I don't need it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you should delete it from the
from the page.
Yeah, from the reusable.
Okay.
So let's say select input mean. Don't forget, can you go to the first step, to the first workflow when clear is clicked? The first one? No, the first one.
Oh.
The first one, yeah. To don't forget to clear that too. Set states. I think it's
Okay.
the step 2.
I did it
think it's the step.
on an X, so I didn't do it on the button clear. So I have that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. To don't forget to clear those two.
Okay.
I think it's the step number 2, maybe.
So this one I don't have it. Yeah, I can take it off.
Okay.
Because I don't have it. This I don't have it showing. I have another kind of. Okay.
Okay.
So now I go to the
other
meeting group. Right.
You already have it open. Maybe you can leave this page open.
I closed it
go
because
to...
there was
okay. Don't worry.
slowing down the computer too much.
Don't worry. Don't worry at all.
Okay. So should I do salary is my data type? I mean, my thing, I guess. Should I do equal or?
Greater. Maybe.
Oh yeah, less
this
than the
one.
max.
No, maybe you will want to have it max or equals to, like greater or equals to.
Yeah.
This one, because maybe you want from this point to higher.
Okay.
Yeah. For example, if you type 100, it will be like from 100.
So that would be the minimum, though, right? The minimum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And salary, again, add a new
There you
constraint.
go. All right.
Salary less than.
Nice. Okay.
Okay.
So minimum 30,000. Let's do higher.
Did you click the button apply filters?
Yeah. Okay, there you go. I just gotta set the clear option, but I think that works. Oh, there are no results. Never mind. Got it. Okay.
Maybe you can add a text with the salary of each one of them, like to visually
Add text.
check, yes, in the repeating group, to visually check if it is working, and then you can delete this
Okay.
text.
Gotcha. So it is working, right?
Okay, perfect.
Nice. And then I just gotta fix that little X then so that it works with this to clear the custom
Uh-huh.
states, right? Or to
Uh-huh.
set the, okay,
Yes,
nice.
yeah, perfect.
Thank you. Appreciate
No
it.
worries. No worries.
Awesome.
I think, but I think you should need, you still need the clear
Yeah, the
option
clear.
in this one, because
Okay.
what happens if you only filter it by like a range of salary, and so you cannot clear, maybe it will not be so easy to understand to the user that it is
Mm,
filtered and how to clear that filter
yeah, you're
without
right.
clicking the X outside of this element.
Yeah, you're right. That's a good point.
Mm.
I think the bootcamp video wants it to do on the X, but I think you're right. Better user experience to have that clear little, the text on there.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
Awesome. Thank you so much, friend.
No worry. Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, of course. All right. Do we have any other questions, Marco?
Let me see. I think very basic one, but if I log out, I want it to go back to like the search page, not like the marketing homepage.
Okay.
I was playing around on how to do that, but
Sure. So when you, after the action where you log the user out, you would just also have an action to using the navigate, go to the search page.
yeah. So that would be like a workflow right on
Mhm.
the homepage, on the index page, or
On the, well, wherever they're clicking the button to log out.
oh, okay. But that would be on the repeatable element, like the header.
Yeah. So, oh, yes.
Oh,
Okay. So if you go to the reusable, the header reusable,
where is that? Oh, yeah.
and then in the, let's see,
The workflow
floating
page.
group header.
It should- it hasn't switched.
Oh, it's still switching.
Yeah.
So group header.
Header.
In the elements tree. Sorry,
This
down
one?
a little bit, down a little bit. It says group header not.
Oh, yeah, gotcha.
Nope, down just a little bit more.
Oh,
There you go.
sorry.
And then open that one. And then group anchors, I guess. That's weird. All right, well, we're looking for it. Go to group focus mini. Down. There you go. Group logged in. There you go. See that button there? The log
Yeah.
out. So the group
Okay.
around it, the
Gotcha.
workflow should be the logout workflow.
Gotcha.
I'm a little bit behind in my Canvas, as you can tell. They've released a new Canvas version since all of my versions are older. They look a
Okay.
little different. You go to start edit workflow. Nope, from the inspector, yeah.
Oh, from here.
From the
Oh.
yeah, start edit workflow.
Okay, gotcha.
And
Log
then,
out.
so you have it there. Go to
Okay.
page search.
Okay.
Is it not working?
Let me
You
see.
have the search page such that people have to be logged in to see it, because it might be rerouting people to the marketing homepage because you don't have the
Maybe
search
that's why.
page.
Maybe. Okay, but it looks like it stayed here, so I guess it's okay. Maybe it already fixed it, so, or I did something and I fixed it without knowing it.
Yeah, so if you want to
Okay.
make if you want to make the search page so that it's not gated, people don't have to be logged in to see the search page.
Yeah.
You have to change a few things around, making sure like if someone's not logged in and they click on a
Yeah.
button on that page that they're prompted to log in. But
Okay. Gotcha.
But the way to do that in Canvas is actually to go to the data tab. And then go to option sets. And bubble pages, which you're already on. And then if you'll scroll down, modify the attributes of the search. And you'll just make it private no. And save. And that should make it so that you don't have to be logged in to see it.
Okay.
That's my
Sounds good.
understanding.
And could you do that as well on the workflow? When you say like user must be logged in, like only when user is logged in type stuff? Is that another way to do that?
No, because what was happening is you didn't set the private yes or no. So I'm guessing that because you weren't logged in, it was gonna send you to the index page, which then sent you to the marketing page, like the home page.
Yeah.
So I don't think there's a way to do that in the workflow because you can't change the page's privacy from a workflow. Because the privacy is being set by an option set and the option set can't be modified except right where you are right now in the editor. It can't be done through the workflows.
Got it. Thank you. I think that was my questions. So
Yeah, okay.
very
Awesome.
helpful. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Yeah, if you're interested in joining us right now, you can get grandfathered in at our rate of $49 per month and come to as many
Nice.
office hours as you want. So
Yeah. I'm
we're
still
gonna-
going through the boot camp. I have one more, but I think after that I'll start building stuff, and I think that's when,
yeah, of course. Yeah, that makes
then I won't have any like videos to look through and stuff like that. So I'll need more help then.
Yeah, well, you can always catch office hours. We broadcast them live on Facebook and then we
Perfect.
syndicate
Okay.
on YouTube as well.
Okay.
And so, and Kim does an awesome job of keeping track of our keywords, so it makes it searchable on YouTube. So
Awesome, yeah. And thank you, Kim, for sending me the invite.
No problem. You got it.
awesome. Thomas, did you come up with anything?
Nope.
Nope, just hanging out. All right. Well, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap up office hours for this evening, but I want to thank each of you for being here this evening. Special shout out to Juan and also to Andrew for joining to help answer some questions. And then our members, Brittany and Thomas, and our guest, Marco and Mike Kim. Thank you everyone for being here. We will be back here tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Pacific time for more office hours, and looking forward to seeing you there. Bye, everybody.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.